What's going on, everyone? My name is Under the Radar, and welcome back to the NCP. This is going to be the Week 3 battle. We're going up against just Kurt and his Walt Disney Landorus. Before we get into it, I'm just going to say, if I lose this game, I'm not going to be... It's not that I'm not going to be taking this as seriously, but I'm not going to be trying as hard, because 0-3 is super difficult to come back from. I'm still going to try to win, but I'm not going to be, like, putting the hours of prep that I have been into it. I'm really hoping I win. I've worked really hard on this team. I practiced a lot. I need a win for my morale at this point. I am losing almost every single game I'm playing. It is not a good look. So I'm really hoping we can pull out a win, but let's go ahead and cut to when we can connect with Kurt. I just noticed the name of the battle is Sub to Kurt. Kurt's links will be down in the description below as well, so please do go check him out. Actually, I don't know their preferred pronouns. I should say they, them. Make sure you go check them out. Their links will be down in the description below. And let's see. Did end up bringing Gyarados. No Bouffalant. That's phenomenal. Celebi. And then Gyarados. Okay. Definitely not bad. So my main thoughts when leading off were to lead off with Mesprit, because it does hit everything super hard. So I think I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Because, like, if he leads off with Celebi, I can click Nasty Plot, and then I can just start firing off big hits. They're really weak to Zarude. They didn't bring a really good check to it. I was really expecting to see Aromatisse for it, or Bouffalant, one of the two. Simba, that is Raikou. This is not bad. Let me just double check to make sure I live 2 Shadow Balls. There's pressure. I do live 2 Shadow Balls. Therefore, I'm going to go for Nasty Plot. Goes for Volt Switch. Let's see. 187 to 126. I think I saw that he got a crit there. So I have ooh, okay, cool. I can live a knockoff depending on his investment. I'm at 137. I'm just outside of a range, and Psychic has a chance to one-shot depending on investment. He goes for U-turn. What's taking the Psychic? 137 to 45. That did about 50%. Yeah, he is offensive, which is good. I think he's scarfed. I think he is scarfed. If he goes into Aegislash, I think I'm going to go into Blastoise. Simba, he went right back in. Let's see. Okay, so he's not AV. Part of me really wants to go into my Nidoqueen and keep this alive as a sack. I'm going to do that. Because Nidoqueen can't live a Scald into a Shadow Ball into a Scald. Light Screen. Ooh, okay. That's cool. I need to keep an eye out for Light Clay. I'm going to go for my rocks, I think. I think my rocks are pretty important. Do I go for Sludge Wave and try to get this thing off my screen? I'm going to go for Sludge Wave and try to get this thing off my screen. Just through Light Screen, I still kill. Just 32 to 37. He's at 31% minimum. Like, he can have a little bit of bulk, but not enough to where this can't kill. Withdraws, going to Lando. Thunderclap. Ooh, okay. This is an arrow. I can live in Earthquake. I kind of want to go for Thunderbolt. Unless he's banded, I can live. Perfect. Perfect. Now I'm going to go into my Blastoise. And I'm going to click Flip Turn. And now the team isn't weak, but it's weakened. Arrow is weakened, which is good. Raikou is weakened, which is good. I need to figure out a way to get at my rocks. It's going to be difficult because my Nidoqueen is slower than everything else. I think I'm going to have to rely on getting him up versus Aegislash. Went for another Earthquake. This is fine. I'm going to go for Flip Turn here. Flip Turn does kill Arrow. And Light Screen should be ending in a turn. I have to double check. Simba went into Raikou. That's good for me. Perfect. I'm going to go directly into my ZERAORA, and I'm going to click Knock. Knock is really, really good here because they don't have a good switch into it. If they go into Lando, I get to knock off whatever item they are, which they did go into Lando, which is really good. Let's get rid of this item. Let's see what you are. Rocky Helmet, cool. Just want to see that I'm lefties. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to go into my Mesprit. Because if he clicks Earthquake, I die. If he clicks U-turn, or I'm sorry, I live, and I get to get off a Psychic, or he gets to click U-turn for free, and I get to see what he goes into, and I get the momentum off of that. Stealth Rocks, cool. I do die to pretty much anything. I'm gonna go for a Shadow Ball here. Yep. Okay, so Mesprit goes down. Not the end of the world. Mesprit did its job to an extent, but I get to see what they go into, and that's kind of where I'm gonna try to take the control of this battle. And that's where I'm going to try to take control. Tinkerbell, perfect. Light Screen wore off, that's good. I'm going to go into this. I'm gonna click U-turn. Perfect. So now next time this thing comes in, I'll be able to click Thunderous Kick into Stomping Tantrum. Ooh, that did nothing. That did about what just max HP should do. So... kind of want to go into Nidoqueen. It is lefties, so it's not weakness policy, which is good. I'm going to set up my Stealth Rock, just in case a Shadow Sneak does take me out, but if they don't go for it, I'll at least have my rocks up, and that'll be super useful. Next time I bring in my Galar Zapdos, I'm going to go for Thunderous Kick into Stomping Tantrum, and hopefully get that massive amount of damage off for my Zarude, because Zarude is looking fire right now. Thunderclap. Fine. If he decides to defog, then he's getting rid of the rocks on my side too, which is phenomenal. I'm saving this, and I'm going to I'm going back into my Blastoise. He clicks Roost here, he still dies to Flip Turn. Potentially. He potentially dies to Flip Turn. Goes for Earthquake. Yep, I'm going to go for a Flip Turn here. No, Flip Turn doesn't kill because I'm minus attack. I was looking at it with the wrong percentage of HP, but Flip Turn here does give me a really good... Man. Okay. So Blastoise kills Arrow. That's good. I'm trying to think of what I want to go into here. I think Zarude keeps the most things out. It keeps out Aegislash. It keeps out Gara. It keeps out Celebi. And it keeps out Aegislash. He doesn't know it yet, but it also keeps out Raikou. Takes rocks, which is great. Gets the Intimidate off. I think I'm going to sack off my Nidoqueen here. I think I have to sack off my Nidoqueen here. Either I sack off Nidoqueen or I sack off Blastoise. I'm gonna sack off Nidoqueen, I think. I'm doing this primarily because what I can do now is I can go into my Zarude, which this might not even kill. It did kill, which is good. No, not this. This. So now, depending on what comes in, I'm going to go into my Zapdos. I hope Celebi comes in. If Celebi comes in, I'm clicking Thunderous Kick. And then I'm clicking Stomping Tantrum because everything is almost in range of Zarude. Tinkerbell, perfect. Perfect. Thunderous Kick. Go Aegislash. Please go Aegislash. Oh my god. What? Okay. That sucks. That sucks a lot. That sucks a lot. Especially if they're not scarfed. Ah. Could have just sacked it off there. But luckily I do just do a lot of damage with this Pokemon now. Let's see. I don't think U-turn will kill me. Darkest Lariat is a 2-shot. He's definitely Colbur, I think. This thing definitely dies to a Power Whip. Now... Oof. Gyarados is 2-shot. And I can live a +1 Ice Fang. Okay. This is looking rough, guys. This is looking really rough. This is looking super rough. I'm going into Blastoise here because if he attacks me, I can go back out into my Zarude and I can click Darkest Lariat. Goes for Toxic. Fine. Not the biggest deal in the world. I think I'm going to click Rapid Spin here. Or do I click Scald? Man, if that wasn't a speed tie, I could have clicked U-turn. And for the longest time, I was the Psychic Reducing Berry too. I'm gonna Scald here, just in case. He's gonna click King Shield. So I don't know what offensive moves he has, but Zarude might be able to set up on this. Or not Zarude, ZERAORA, I'm sorry. If I get this Scald off and I get a burn, it could be really good. But I think he's going to have Shadow Sneak. He's going to withdraw. What's he going into? Tinkerbell. Okay. If I can get a burn on this, it wouldn't be awful. Like, it wouldn't be terrible. I think I see my way out of this. I think I see my way out of this. And I think that way is clicking knockoff here. Goes for U-turn. So it's scarfed. It is scarfed. My Blastoise died. Everything on the team is weakened except for Aegislash and Gyarados. If Aegislash comes in, I'm clicking sub. If Lando comes in, it dies to 2 knockoffs. This thing dies to a knockoff. That was a good sack on his end. Very good sack. At -1, I don't know if Lando dies. If I'm being honest with you guys, I don't know if it dies. Stone? Let's do it. Yup. Yup. Now. Now, depending on what offensive move they have, this could be really good. I'm expecting them to have close combat, but they're toxic, King Shield. What? Shadow Claw, maybe? Psycho Cut. I'm going to +2. If that's his best move to beat me, this thing is looking phenomenal. Because Lando T, I'll be at +2 anyway because I'm behind a thing. A thing is a substitute, so Intimidate doesn't go through. Let me get another bulk up. He didn't go for King Shield, so he's going for a different offensive move this time. Psycho Cut again. That time it broke my sub. I'm going to sub here, because if he goes into Lando to get the Intimidate off, I'm still at +1. I still kill him with knockoff. And then I can do this exact same thing again. Like, he can go into Celebi and he can click U-turn. That's not going to break my sub. He'll lose Celebi. Then he goes into Gyarados. He loses Gyarados. This is looking really good, guys. This is looking really, 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 really good. What's funny is if I go for sub here, he goes for Psycho Cut again, depending on his offensive investment. Flying Fish, that's cool. Still at +2. Even with a Wakan Berry, he dies. Yep. Don't be sashed. Your boots, because you didn't take Stealth Rocks damage. Perfect. Good job. Good job, ZERAORA. I'm behind a sub. Lando can't kill me. He has to go into Celebi in order to break my sub with a Psychic type attack. Which he then loses that to knockoff. I honestly think this just wins, guys. I think this just wins. I really do. Yep. He's going to lose this to knock. Healing Wish. Interesting. The Celebi is at 4. Interesting. I'm still clicking knockoff here to get off some damage. Healing Wish is a really good play. Great damage. Earthquake to break sub. Now, Earthquake does kill me here, so I don't think he can risk going for a U-turn. So I have to go into my Zarude here, I think. I think I have to. Don't click U-turn. Don't make the play. Good. Good. What do I do here? I think I go for Darkest. Because that'll put him in range of knockoff. Yep. I go for Darkest here because it'll put him in range of knockoff from my ZERAORA. And if he goes into Aegislash... Oh, yeah. Perfect. Now he dies to rocks whenever he comes back in. Here's how I do this, guys. I go for bulk up first, I think. Yep, he's going for Psycho Cut here, which does 17%. Just don't crit. I'm going for bulk up again. This is forcing a big 50-50, but I can end out on top of this. Because right now he's in blade form. He will die to knockoff. He will die to knockoff. But if he goes for King Shield here, he withdraws and I get the bulk up for free. That is what I needed, guys. That is what I needed. Lando dies to rocks. This is such a good game. I get the bulk up for free. There we go. That's what I needed because now I'm behind a sub. Yep. Yep. Now I get to go for sub. And 2 Psycho Cuts at +3 has a roll to break my sub. It's a roll. So I'm gonna click knockoff here. If he goes for King Shield, great play. He went for King Shield, shit. Do I get the drops behind a sub? I do. So I'm only at +1 now. I'm clicking knockoff here. Perfect. No more lefties. I am at 45 HP. I'm going for bulk up here. At +3 defense. Max attack, adamant, psycho cut, and blade form does 15% maximum. I'm going for a bulk up in case he goes for King Shield. Yes! Yes! Now, let me make sure that I have my stat boost correct. Holy shit. I think I don't lose anything from going for sub, but let me just double check. I'm at +2, +3. Plasma Fist does 56 to 67 to max HP, shield form, Aegislash. Yes! Let's freaking go! Finally, we picked up the freaking dub that I needed. Great game to Kurt. Holy shit, great game to Kurt. That was amazing. Wow. Great game to Kurt. That endgame was the most wild endgame I think I've ever played in. Sub, bulk up, ZERAORA. Big shout out to freaking Jack. The guy that I've been doing a lot of my testing with. Holy shit, I did a mock versus him and I was originally sub, bulk up, drain punch, plasma fists. He said switch it for knockoff, trust. Wow, if you were not right, my friend. Great game. That was amazing to play. That was so much fun. And now, like, this game is crack, okay? This is why I came back, because even though I've been losing like crazy, all it took was that game right there to make me fall back in love with this game. Oh my God, such a phenomenal game. GG's to Kurt. Healing Wish was phenomenal to bring Lando back up to full health. If he clicked U-turn on that turn instead, like that would have been so, I would have lost on whenever I went into Zarude. Like GG's. They played phenomenally. Wow. Let me know, guys. Did you enjoy that battle? Let me know, because I did. I enjoyed that so much. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all for your support, and thank you guys for sticking through the losses. This is what I needed. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.